protein feeders up. Show y'all a little bit of what we got going on down here and what we're going to be doing.
Got a gypsy soul, I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run. With a fire inside, I ain't ever gonna die, I'm a locked and loaded gun. When the matches strike and the gasoline lights, it's only just begun. One thing I learned is you could watch it all burn, but the flame ain't ever done. Raise them up a little higher, your lighters, outlaws and outsiders. Some call me a renegade, the enemy. Throw your hands up if you feel the same. Oh, living life at the edge. Just say what you wanna say, or walk away. I'll stand tall in this hell to be. Ain't no power higher. We're the outlaws and outsiders.
Alright, this is the big food plot up here. You might recognize it from the 8-point I killed 2 years ago right here, the smaller 8-point I killed, and the 5-point that James killed right here, both out of the same stand. It used to be right here, but we're gonna let's get out here and take a look around. We're going to build a 10-foot shooting house right here. We're going to put it up on 10-foot legs, an 8x8 shooting house right here. And as you can see, it's going to be overlooking this food plot right here. This food plot is 195 yards long. Roughly in some places, it averages like maybe 40 yards wide, like right here where we're at. Out there in the middle, it can get up to 75 to 80 yards wide. It ain't really all that wide. It averages around 50, 60 yards wide, but it's 195 yards long. We planted winter wheat, oats, clover, alfalfa, turnips, radishes, all in here. And matter of fact, I'm going to redo it this year because the clover is doing real good. I think to the lower part down there, I'm just going to mainly keep it mowed. To this upper part right there on that little flat, I'm going to redo that right there, put, clover, the wheat, oats and stuff back in it again. And the radishes and the turnips, man, they absolutely love the radishes and the turnips. And we're going to redo it right there. We'll still be running our regular feeders and stuff because it works real good with the cameras and stuff, so we can keep track of what's coming in here and whatnot. But one of the things I'm planning to do this year too is I'd like to probably take about 2 or 3 does out of this place, because I'm getting a lot of videos of does on our Browning trail cams, and you gotta keep your doe to buck ratio at a certain level, So I just wanted to show you all this big food plot right here. We're going to jump back in the buggy now. We're going to go back to the right-of-way back here and show you where we got the feeders and the camera stuff set up back here. We'll show you where Dad's stand is, where he killed the 10-point at last year. So you want to go with us? As you can see, the right-of-way, it needs to be mowed. Now this up here is a lot of this right here is going to be food plotted. This is an old carbide gas line right-of-way right here that's dead now. Right over here to the left, show it. Right here's the ground blind we built. It's an 8x6 ground blind. We turkey hunted out of it quite a bit, but didn't do any good turkey hunting this year. Right over here, this is our own mix of mineral right here. I just want to show you what these deer are doing. This is why you got to get your minerals out right now. I mean, just look at this. This is all I do. I throw this right around the stump of this tree. I throw it all around there, and we are getting more than enough rain to get this saturated into the ground. The more you keep these minerals out here, This mineral has the stuff in it for horn growth, and Stickers is the living proof of that. He has just, I mean, he's blew up over the last 2 years eating on these minerals. That was that was an older log that had been, laying there. But I started putting a mineral to that thing last year, and I'm telling you, from the looks up, by the time deer season gets here, they will have got it ate up. You can see the trail coming in right here behind it. I mean, they just got a trail wore plumb out, and the ground blind is only, if I remember shooting it right with the rangefinder, it's only roughly like 50 yards from here. So perfect crossbow shot, which I know my buddy John Cooper's going to give me a hard time about this, but we have strictly gone crossbow now. And it ain't that I can't shoot a compound. I can. I've killed deer with both, so I don't see the problem with it. So, but we like the Ravens. We do real good with them, and it does make filming a lot easier, I'll tell you. Last year, these deer, I mean, this is how I buy it, man. I buy it in the 50-pound bags. That 25-pound stuff just don't get it done. And if you learn how to do this just right, which I have, you can take that string iron out just like that. And something else, man, we got in with trophy tree stands this year, and up across the hill right there, we're going to be putting out one stand over there. And in another episode, we're going to be going out to another property. Actually belongs to my old high school health teacher's family. It's called, I call it the Clark Johnson property. There's an old store out there. It used to be an old liquor store from, I don't know, way back. But anyhow, it is just, it's an awesome stand out there. We've killed some nice bucks out there. James has killed 2 8-points you've seen the videos of out there at that stand. And we're going to be putting one of the trophy tree stands out there this year and hunting from it. And I'm just saying, dang on, you're wasting that. I ain't wasting nothing, believe me, they will eat it. Take the rest of that right there out the dad's stand. One of the things I'm hoping not to run into up here this year is the bears. Which, if you've been following our page, you see where they already got Mark's feeder over on his property. And all the rain ain't been good for that feeder right there. That leg is sunk plumb up, but the whole thing is I got 400 pounds of feed in it, so just a little bit more than I can shove up out of the ground right now. So, alright, come on, go with us. We got Dad stand now. Well, this is Dad's stand right here. This is where he killed the Big Ten at. You can see how the right-of-way just wraps right around here, comes around the head of this holler right here. It's right in a big low gap right here. And me and James had a lot of luck hunting here last year. Nothing worth shooting. There was a real nice 6-point came in one morning, but he got a whiff of something he didn't like. I think it was a sense we was using, to tell you the truth. But hopefully with the new Mountain Gold Deer Sense we're going to be using this year, which keep following us on YouTube, because I'm getting ready to do a little documentary on him just as soon as his does are finished dropping their fawns. He don't want to do anything around these does to aggravate them right now, but he wants to do it. That's Jack Oliver with Mountain Gold Deer Sense. So we're going to be doing a little documentary with him. Like I said, I ain't gonna put no feed in the feeder because it's got more than enough in it. Right here's one of the things I like about this. Not only is it a good protein feed for the deer, but also you can see around the bottom of the ground here how the deer eat it up. And old Steckers, yeah, that big son of a gun just loves this stuff. Ever since I started putting it out, he ain't done nothing but been nose deep in it. Well, our battery went dead on the camera, so we're going to finish it with the GoPro. Might seem silly to a lot of folks, but one of the things that I like to do too is give a little shot of Scent Assassin. Just takes a little extra scent off of the camera right there and everything, you know what I mean? So we done got the chips changed, protein feeders filled back up, and y'all got a little bit of look around here of the right of way up here. So y'all stick with us.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in a plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done. We take a break and break bread on Sunday, then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw